First of all, we have two functions in our graph. The first function is f of x when x is bigger or equal to 0. The second function is f of x 1 over x when x is less than 0. There is also a dot in -1, 2. Also, we have two gaps in this graph. The first one is in -1, -1, and another one on 3, 3. So our graph should look like this. So now, our first problem is to answer if the value of f, -1, exists or not. So we see our graph and identify the location of -1 if the x-axis. Then, since the problem is asking for the actual value of y when x is equal to -1, our answer will be 2. So the answer is yes, it exists, and the value is 2. The second problem is to find the limit as x is approaching to -1. The limit is a particular value in which a function is approaching from the right and from the left without actually reaching the value. So as we can see, our function on that side of the graph is f of x 1 over x. Then we search for the value of x, -1, and see if the function to which value of y is approaching without touching it. As it is visually represented, the value that the function is approaching is -1. The third problem is asking to find the limit as x is approaching 3. Once again, we search for a value that the function is approaching from both sides, in x, 3. So our graph, we can see that it's on part of the function, f of x, x. So the value that is approaching is equal to 3. The fourth problem is asking us to find the value of y when x is 3. Since it is asking for the real value of the function, our answer should be a number. However, in this graph, we have a gap on that space, meaning there is not an actual value of the function. So our answer is undefined. The final problem is asking to find the limit as x is approaching to 1. Once more, we need to find a particular value that the function is approaching when x is equal to 1. So for this problem, we will use the function f of x equals to x. So we reach out for the value of x equals 1 and see what is the value of y in the function is approaching to. Our final answer then is 1.